guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you know, I am moving. Well, you may not know this, but I am currently moving. I'm in the moving process right now, and I'm super excited because I am so excited to be moving where I'm moving. But I have learned throughout the last time I moved and this time that it can be very stressful if you let it be. So the key is to have the tips that I'm going to tell you so that you can move and transition slowly, easily, and effectively without stressing yourself out like I did a couple of nights ago. So I want to go ahead and jump right into the tips, but before I get started, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get started. So the first tip that I have for you is to plan everything 3 weeks in advance for a smooth process and transition. Planning is key, and I know you heard everybody say failing to plan is planning to fail. So it is so important that you plan out everything that's gonna go on, the moving parts of your move, just to make sure that you're doing everything in an effective way. A lot of times when people move, you just throw everything, you get frazzled, you decide this, that, and the other. But the key is when you move is to move with less stuff than you already have, and I'm gonna get more into that with the tips, but definitely start planning how everything's gonna go out 3 weeks in advance. You may be thinking to yourself, wow, that's like a really long time, but honestly it flies by and we're already moving. So it's like, get it going, get it set up, and get started. So my second tip is to start decluttering and selling stuff 2 weeks in advance. It is so important to declutter, get rid of stuff, and just to really like make some extra income, because you know, moving expenses is expensive. And it is so important that you take the things that you only love to the next place that you're going to be living at, because you will have so much stuff. Like even me right now, I'm decluttering, selling stuff and whatnot, and it's so crazy how much stuff you have, how much stuff you genuinely need, and how much stuff you're just like, okay, why do I even have this? I've kept this for years and I've never used it, not once, not twice, 0. So yeah, start decluttering. I actually just sold a whole bunch of stuff that I don't want to bring into the new place because I want to switch up the furniture, and I realized glass coffee tables and end tables is not it. So what I did was I used Facebook Marketplace, because I've always heard people use that, and it works so well. Stuff was being sold in a day or two. It's crazy. And I was like, wow, this is great. And you know, sometimes people bargain, but just know that you're selling things that you've already used. You need to put it at a lower price. So I would say go the highest price, and then to where if it gets bargained lower, it's the price you really wanted to get in the first place. So for example, you put something for 80, but you don't mind getting 50, make it work. I don't know if it's also common where you are, but I do use OfferUp as well. So I sold 3 things on Facebook Marketplace and 2 on OfferUp, and I was just so surprised because I was like, wow, these people are legit. You know, some cases, be, you know, cautious. Definitely be cautious when you're selling things online, but honestly, bring your spouse, your friend, or whatever whenever you're selling something, and it's real smooth transaction. So the third tip, as you know, we just talked about decluttering and whatnot and selling stuff, start packing a week and a half in advance, because it's like, there's so much stuff you're gonna need to pack, you're gonna need to donate, you're gonna need certain piles of stuff that you're not sure of yet, or things that it's like, okay, I don't need this now, I won't need this for another 3 weeks, but we will need this in a month. You know, like certain cleaning supplies, or I mean, you shouldn't clean, you know, once a month, but you know what I mean. I'm just trying to make an idea, like some candles, you know. Pack things that you really don't need right now, and just really just get it done, because there's no point of waiting to pack until the last minute. I know I was going crazy with the packing the past couple days, and some things we actually did need, and my husband was like, come on now, get it together. But yeah, just start packing. It'll make your life a lot easier. So my fourth tip is to declutter and pack in like sections, not one big do it all in one day type of thing. Like for instance, I did the living room, that's one section, bathroom, definitely one section, the closet, the bedroom, the hallway closet. I mean, we can go on and on. You know, the office area, the laundry, everything is its own section. If you tackle 1 to 2, most 3 sections, if they're like small sections a day, then you will be able to easily, like, and very effectively pack and realize, do I need this? You know, you won't be as stressed if you did everything in one day. Like, I remember when we first got married and moved together, I packed everything in like one day. Basically like the night, like the evening hours. It was insane. I was like, how do I have so much stuff? And literally I packed everything from one room essentially. And it was just like, wow, it was crazy. So make sure you do everything in sections so you don't overwhelm yourself and have a burnout and stress out like I did a couple days ago. So my 5th tip is to label your boxes. I remember I didn't do that when we first moved out, and I had stuff everywhere. I threw everything in one box. It was just a hot mess. Like, I had clothes in the same box as hair products and makeup. Who did this to me? Because that was wrong. And I remember my mom told me, you know, pack everything and label, and I didn't listen to it. So definitely label everything. And the thing that goes with this is ask for help. You don't have to do everything by yourself. I mean, I don't know if you have a spouse or your best friend, your friends or whatever. Ask for help, because if you try to do all this by yourself, it's very overwhelming. Like, I tried to do a lot of things the past couple days by myself, and I realized like I genuinely need help. Like, there's too much stuff in this house for one person, and it's definitely a 2-person, 3-person, 4-person job. So yeah, definitely ask for help so you don't overwhelm yourself and completely just want to quit. So my bonus tip is to don't stress, even though that's hard, because it is very stressful moving. I don't know, it's something about moving that is just like, oh my gosh. Maybe it's because you realize like, I have so much stuff, and do I really use this? And then it's like, oh, but I do need it, I'm gonna keep it. It's a hot mess. But anyways, so don't stress, and if needed, hire movers. Because I told myself, I said, next time we move, babe, well, I didn't tell myself, I told my husband. I said, next time we move, we need to hire movers. I can't do this. And then look, we're doing it. So it's just like, if it's just too overwhelming, if you got a house and you got some kids, definitely hire some movers. But I mean, right now it's okay. Maybe, you know, well, no, I'm trying to declutter and get rid of some stuff. I'm not gonna hire no movers next time. As I say this, I mean, who knows what happens in the future. But alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching this video. These are just some of my tips that I have that is very important and vital to moving out in a non-stressful environment. Of course, moving is going to bring you stress, but just remember the end result. Hopefully you're moving somewhere that you really enjoy and you love, like I am doing. But I mean, if you're not, just still take everything with the silver lining. Like, okay, you know, if you're downsizing, it's not exactly what you wanted, you can say, okay, at least I'll be able to buy more Starbucks, get my nails done, you know, like some things like that. Just find something that makes you feel more motivated and pumped about it. Just stay positive through the whole process. It is going to be stressful. If anybody tells you it's not, they're crazy and they're telling you a story. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate all of the love and support, and I would really appreciate if you subscribe, give this video a like and a thumbs up, and watch my last video. I'll see you later, guys.